Hi everyone, my name is Ariel Marcus and I'm at the MSolutions booth at InfoComm 2025. And today I would like to share with you some information about a new module for the MS-TestPro from MSolutions. This is the UCT module. The UCT stands for USB Cable Tester. What we actually can do with this tester there are several features that we are supporting. Checking physical layer of a USB-C type cable, checking devices for power consumption, and checking also installation of USB ecosystem to understand how much tier levels actually a device is passing and if the installation will be good enough for you without having any trouble with the end devices that will fail. So let's start with testing the USB cable. With a single push of a button, we can see here, selecting the features that are being supported by the cable, and we run the test. When we are running the test, it will consume about 10 to 12 seconds, and we're getting information. As you can see, this is a fully featured cable supporting USB 2, USB 3, charging capability, Thunderbolt, USB 4, all the features that are available through the USB-C cable will be supported by this cable. Second test that we can do is checking power consumption. If I'll connect a USB device to the two ports that you can see here that are available, we will be able to measure the power consumption of a USB device. Very important when we are using extenders of USB and we are extending it without being able to understand how much power the end device is actually consuming. We're seeing USB 3 and USB-C devices that consume about 1.5 amp while operating. 1.5 amp, it is out of spec for the USB 3 because it needs to be 900 milliamps at the maximum, but this is how the devices work and this is how they want to consume the power. So we need to know this information in order to understand if we can provide this power consumption. The other test that we have, and I will go back, we can test devices. We can get information about USB connected devices, how much power they consume, how many endpoints, how many end nodes are actually being used. The end nodes are an important information to understand if the extender will be able to transfer them. There are limitations of about 21 to 23 end nodes per extender. This limits you with the amount of devices that can be extended on a single extender. For example, if you are using a thumb disk, it will consume around 3 end nodes. So it's very important to understand this number. In addition, while using the ports that we have here for USB 3, we know to tell you how many tier levels actually your installation is passing. Understanding the tier levels will save you a lot of time when you are implementing the ecosystem. We know for sure today that devices that are being connected on a 6 or 7 tier level will fail operation over time because of resources, because of lack of endpoints, end nodes, and so on. So it's very important. The most important part is that all of those are actually covered by a PDF file, a certification report that you can provide your customers as a warranty that the job that was done by you is done correctly and will work for time. If after 2 or 3 months you are getting a call saying there are failures, the video is dropping, the USB is not functioning correct, then you can compare the report generated originally with the new report, and based on that you can know if the problem is on your system or something was done. So That was the UCT from MSolution, the UCT module. You are more than invited to come to booth 6675 with the Stirling team to see this in practice and to understand how it works in the best way. My name is Ariel Marcus. I'm from MSolutions. You are invited to log into our website on www.m4sol.com and experience also a simulator of this MS-TestPro with all the different modules that are available, including the UCT module. Thank you all, and you are all invited.